Guys, welcome to or welcome back to Penguin's Garage. The title is not clickbait. I really did get this for free, and I'm way too small of a channel for them to have just given it to me. So let's get into it. So here's the box that it came in. There's spray paint on it, but it's so you perverts don't know where I live. Here's the front of it. This was punched. Now, it wasn't all the way open like this. I took my finger and went like this after I got it out and it fell in. The whole side here was all munched up. And then over here was absolutely destroyed as well. So I started taking video the second I saw this box and was absolutely fucking livid. There's damage out here too. Like, what happened to this? So I opened it up and here's the unit. So you can see the button's a little more recessed than it should be. There's a weird hump here. There's some stress marks here. This is opened up, and this part of the panel is pushed in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that, but yeah, it sustained damage. Now, rightfully so, I was pissed. I've been stocking these things for like a year and a half now. Not the DJI, but just the power station in general. Past 6 months, I narrowed it down to a DJI unit just because the fan is silent. They do have a 2,000 watt hour battery that is an extend kit for it. It seemed right in line with the EcoFlow, and I really like DJI. I think they make a great project, as you know or not know. I used to rock the GoPro, constantly fighting with batteries. I have a collection of dead batteries because of stupid tabs rip off them, and don't get me started with GoPro. Out of the box, the GoPro is great. DJI excels everywhere else. So yeah, I wanted this station just because it runs silent when it charges, when it runs, everything. Something like a 2,500 watt stable and 3,500 for 30 seconds or 3,000 for 30. I don't know, read the specs, but a solid fucking unit. So it gets here and it's damaged, and I'm like, you motherfuckers. These things are usually about $700. During Christmas, they ran a sale for $349 or $379, which I missed. I didn't see it. And I got this for $400 on sale. Now it's back up to $700. If you watch these things, they fluctuate by the day. Wait until you see it in the 400s, and that's a decent deal. But now it's no longer that price. So they're like, oh, great. Well, you know, we can just give you your money back and then get another one, yada, yada. And I'm like, but they're not the same price. And they're like, okay, for one time, you can keep the unit. And I'm like looking at a broken unit. I'm like, I don't want a fucking broken unit. I want the unit I bought. Like, I'm okay buying it. I want the unit I got. Well, I ended up getting this for free. Wow. So for free, I'll take a broken one. It don't bother me. Now with the money I saved on this, I'm going to buy the actual DJI car charger for this, and I'm going to modify it in both vehicles so that it'll plug and play, whatever. Doesn't matter. That's another story. I'm going to tear this fucking thing apart. I've already charged it up. The display works. Everything works on it. I am going to take it apart and see what's in it and if I can fix this. I'm only going to go into it as far as I need to. I haven't watched any videos on this. I don't care to watch any videos on this. If it blows up, it was free. Let's crack into it. Gonna do the best I can with the camera angles here, guys. I just so happen to have a small collection of tools, and I might be able to get into this thing. I'm gonna start with the obvious here, because if I can get just this face off, Loctite on that. Yeah, if we get just this face off, then I can see what cracked, bent, or broke, fix it, and move on with life. Now, it's not a big deal, but I mean, I've wanted one of these so long, I honestly just want it to be nice. Let's see if there's anything hidden on the bottom. Does not appear to be. So, Got a soft pry tool here. Here it is. Let's see if we. Whoop. Okay, that did something. Oh boy. All right. Well, apparently cracking its face off turns it on. Hey. I'm just running this thing down, guys. There's usually a couple little levers in there that you can crack and pop and bop and beep bop 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 like that. Okay, I see some more screws in there. Just keep running this around it. It's really trying to hold on down here. Oh, that one sounded expensive. Get it free. It's okay. It's just my eczema. Might be prying a little hard on this. There we go. I think we got one more here somewhere. Hope this is doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, fuck, I put the other side. Oh, fuck, I'm tearing the place apart here. Okay, well, it all clicks back together. That's fun. Here we go. Hey, none of them broke. Look at that. Oh, yeah, no, they did. These ones might have. Did they? No, there's nothing there. Sweet, I didn't break shit. Okay. So we can see there's definitely a metal frame or something in here that's pushed in. What's the best way to go about doing this? Do I take this off? Do I care to take that off? I don't care to take that off. I care to take this off. Here's a little warranty sticker. Won't be needing that, will I? Not on my free power station, I won't. Bitches. This thing better hold up. Okay, I'll try and not get electrocuted here. Sorry guys, I suck at filming. I also am not the most patient person in the world, so power tool time. Ta-da! That ought to be a little faster. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, now we need littler ones. Let's see if it's an H2. I do. Really hope this doesn't blow up in my face. Oh, that just relieves the top. Didn't do anything for the face of the panel though. Fuck. How deep into this pucker do I need to get? Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Oh boy. So that's the piece right there that's bent. So all I really need to do is grab that and straighten that out, and this whole thing will sit back to where it needs to for the most part. It does not appear that it broke the circuit board, but there is some scary looking shit in there. Well, what else do we do besides stick metal things in there? There's a lot of like scholastic, whatever the material is in there. There's some pretty good relays in there. These are like automotive quality relays. That's nice. Okay, I see the main battery cable runs there. I don't know, that's just a face panel. Okay, so I'm going to grab it here and I'm going to try and bend that back into place. See if I can give you guys a good view, that way when I let the smoke out of this thing, you can tell my wife what I did wrong. And if you're on my life insurance company, then stop watching now. Well, that seems to have straightened that back out. Okay, let's see if we can put this back in. Now it's still bent in a lot. Like, I want to do better than that. Okay, the plastic itself is pretty bent. I can fix that by heating it up. Yeah, right here. So that took a little bit of a poof. All right, so the metal is straight-ish. Let's do one more to it. Too much Gene, too much Gene, too much Gene. This is where it kicks in. Okay, that one's done. Now, once this is back to normal, this will be straight. Okay. Now I'm going to heat this up. Yes, I am. I am. I'm going to get it really hot with as little RPMs as I can. And then I'm going to try and heat it here. The problem is I don't want to heat anything inside and make a boo-boo here. I'm going to put safety glasses on. I might be dumb, but there's a lot of angry pixels in there that are looking to come out. And I don't want them to come in my eye. Or do I? I don't know. Well, you know what I could do? If you don't know what I could do, I know what I could do. No, because that's going to bend the top. I don't want to do that. I need to straighten out that. That will push it this way. Ooh. I don't like sticking metal in this thing. I don't know what else to do. I need something to grab and pull. Almost like this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There it goes. It's relaxing. Ooh, it's melting too. Okay. So I'm trying to cool down my ice cream. Or cool down my ice cream. What an idiot. Okay. I think that's it for the heat gun. Oh boy. Alright. That'll work. I'll push this into place here a little. Oh yes. That might actually do her. It's a little warm still. Ooh la la. It's in just a little bit, but honestly guys, I don't give a fuck. Like we're gonna be there. Like I'm calling it. Okay, so I'll get these bigger screws in. Sorry about the fan noise. Okay, let's just get a couple in here for now. There's that. I think that's gonna be fucking beautiful. We can do better though. Yeah, we can do better. See a part that's hanging me up now is this lip right here from the recreation I just did to it. I don't want to really heat it too much and disturb all this because then I'm going to ruin the texture. The other question is, do I really care that much to start putting shavings inside of this unit? No, I don't. I don't want to. What's going to happen is I'm going to start sanding on that. And then it's going to end up getting all the boogers and all the things that fall off of it down inside of it, go onto the circuit board and go everywhere else I don't really want it to. So I think we're going to call that done. What the fuck happened? Oh no, the screw is bent. The actual fucking screw. I don't know if you can see that. Of course, this thing's only going to bend one time, so watch me shear it off now. Okay, let's try right there. Oh, ah. Oh shit. Nice straight screw now. Let's see how good I did. I mean, it's a pole dancer. Fucking leaps and bounds from where it was. Okay, so let's reintroduce this little bad girl. Let's do it up top here first. You know what? I'm good. I'm good with it. Probably damaged the waterproofness there. But it was free, guys. F-R-O-O. Free. So let's make sure I didn't fuck anything up here. Hey, Mr. Peanut Butter Cups. All right. AC still works. Switch still moves. Oh, that works way better. That actually will close now. Well, it ain't perfect, guys. I mean, you look down here, you can still see a little gap there, but the face is no longer punched in. Okay. That was significantly shorter of a video than I thought it would be. So, what do you say we torture test this fucking thing and see what it'll do? Aww. I had a question when I was looking for these. If it would power a small compressor. All right, 100% charge versus Porter cable. So it's almost empty on pressure right now. I don't know what to show you guys. I'm going to show you everything first. So compressor's running, 1100 watts. That's really nothing for this. So let's pick it up a notch. We're going to let that charge all the way up. I kind of want to just let that run. I mean, it's already almost up to, so let's keep it cool. We'll turn on our fan. All right. 1800 watts. And that thing's on high. 1600 watts. We're definitely giving it to her. I mean, it's glowing. She's just taking it. At this load, it says it'll last 30 minutes. I mean, that's a lot of fucking juice coming out of her. That compressor is 1150 by itself. Just about up to PSI here. I imagine the higher the PSI goes, the more it's going to draw on it. does have a god-awful smell that needs to burn out of it, so I want to leave this thing running for a while. Kind of stress test it. That really does answer my question. I mean, I've been trying to figure out for a long time, you know, will this thing, like, can I grab this unit and take it into a house and, you know, power up the nail gun if I needed to? And yeah, I don't need to bring the generator. That used up a couple percent, but I mean, at the rate that I'm shooting out of this thing, this is just a trim nail, so you get, you know, 30, 40 shots out of it and it triggers back on, and then this thing will kick on again. So that's more than enough to do some damage. Yeah, I don't know what else I can power with it. Okay, so we got the Wilfucky and we're charging 2 batteries. Oh Jesus, 66, really? I can do this all afternoon. Well, that's another practical application, because the other day I was on a job and I had to bring the big generator and I had my little Honda 2000 and we were getting gassed out. So, holy sheet balls. Okay, so I can charge a ton of Wilfucky batteries. Here's another application. We have a new plug in the mix. Oh, the Suckomatic 7000. Whoopsie. Oh, that is a hungry little fucker. So it says 40 minutes at that rate. I still haven't got this thing up there. Oh, you know what I want to do? Let's practice with it. Oh. Uses less watts. What? Okay. I'm going to let the smoke out of this thing. Okay, so if my calculations are correct, this is going to be a lot of draw. So, you can see they're both going to the power station. Now, I want a knobber. Well, I'm using that. Holy shit, it took it. Wow. Wowie. Now it's only going to last 18 minutes. That's fun. Okay. The Suck Me Sideways 7000 and the air compressor. Just because. I mean, just the nasty stench in the side is starting to go away and the fan is definitely on now. My understanding is you can't smell the fan on these. Basically what I'm trying to do is get this thing hot so that that smell goes away. That definitely does it. Okay, let's take a little reading here. Let's listen to the fan. I can almost not even hear that fan. And it cooled down already. That is incredible. The fact that it took that surge load. Wow. Wow. I have a heater in the tiny home. Hold on. Oh, hello. Now, I did purposely buy a small heater. The reason I bought a small heater, this is a 500 watt heater, I believe. Oh shit, no, it's a 1500 watt heater. Well, that's bullshit. Okay. I bought a small one because I wanted to be able to run it off a power station, knowing damn well I was going to get one at some point. Alright, so that's on heat. Oh, that's going to crank way too high. then put her on the get it done mode. Okay, so I just actually heard the fan rev up a little bit. It went still not even noticeable. But I'm going to let this little heater run and do its thing because it says 29 minutes, but I just want this thing to absolutely heat up and burn that stanky out of it. But this is going to be too much heater for what I want. I need a smaller heater. I wanted one, again, that was 500 watts. So it says 25 minutes. Okay, let's see how long she goes. We're at 78%. This says 27 minutes. I got the heater on full bore at 1468 watts. Okay, so completely unfair. The thermostat was down on this thing and it reached the temperature in here that it wanted to be at. And I basically wasted like 5 minutes of runtime. So this is going to be an unfair test. Wow, did you guys see that, babe? Damn! Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to move on to the next test just because I'm into figuring out what this thing will do. So I bought this little doohickey. This is going to get plugged into here. And then this here. Ooh, listen, ready? Oh, sounds like Boy Scouts. So, anyways, we have this. And we have this. And with these two, what do? I have very unrealistic expectations of this power station because primary thoughts are I'm going to use it for this. I'm going to use it for running a coffee maker. I'm going to use it for charging up my DJI batteries whenever they go bad. But I need it for this. So see if it cools my cooler. Because that is primarily what I got it for. All right, we're running about 1500. It's cycling a lot. I'm going to shut this off. See what just the cooler is pulling on me. Oh, wow. Let's shut the AC inverter off. Because that parasitically draws. So at 60%, guys, we're 17 hours. It's calculated. 17 hours it's going to do this at. Oh, that's kind of cool. It tells you the voltage up here, 13.6 volts. And for 17 hours, it's going to power this little bad girl up. Probably even for longer than that because this isn't going to run solid. It's already getting cold. Guys, this thing is a Bogue RV. I still have never taken this camping yet because I didn't want to plug it into my truck and have to worry about it. Now that I have the power station, we're going to Utah to the record games. If any of y'all want to go, let's meet up out there. Let's do some wheeling. The taco's under the knife right now, but it'll be definitely ready by then. We had a little oopsie with it. We had a little oopsie while repairing the ORIs, and I had to cut the alignment spacer off, so they're sending me a new one. So in 3 days, I'll be back ready to roll. But yeah, we're going to the record games. We're going to be there from the 19th to the 25th or something like that. So yeah, let's meet up and let's do things. Now that I get the fridge, it's going to run the whole way there, the whole way back. We'll just keep that going. I'm going to figure out how to mount this DJI to my pack out and lock it in the back of the truck because I have a bunch of pack out stuff back there. So I'm going to get a base and try and figure out how to mount it to this. That's another time. So now that I know that this will last quite amount of time running my fridge, I've seen other comparisons and it went for like 3 days. I need to see this shit for myself though. Now that we did that, let's continue to cook it. Oh yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Ooh, ooh la la. Make sure the doors and windows are closed. That way you can keep the heat in. Here's another feature that I read about. You hit and hold this, and these will get really bright instead of doing this like pulsy thing. And that means that the inverter won't shut off. If this here is doing its little pulsy thing, so I don't know if you can see it. See how they're dim right now? Boom! That means that if it doesn't detect a load on it after I think 10 minutes or 30 minutes or something, I don't know. There's some sort of time frame, then it'll shut off. So if you're trying to run a heater overnight, that's going to fuck with you. I am going to buy a 12 volt heater and something like around 300 watts or so. But yeah, this is sick. I want to smell it. It's like a fart. Ugh. It's getting better, but it's still got a god-awful smell coming out of it. Now, supposedly, I just read something. There's no manual that came in the box. I don't know if there was one and it fell out, but there's no manual. So, supposedly this thing, somebody said it'll run 2,000 watts of output well plugged in and still charge at 600 watts. I don't know how true that is. Okay, so let me learn you a little something here. I don't understand how that 2,000 watts plus still charging at 600 watts is possible, because you got Ohm's law here, right? E over I times R. E is volts, I is current, R is resistance. So if this thing's going to be drawing 2,500 or 2,600 watts, you got resistance, right? 2,500. And then divide that by 120 volts, which gives us 21. Hold on, there's more to that. 21.6. So that is unrealistic for amperage, because most of your outlets in your household are on a 15 amp circuit or a 20 amp circuit, and you're only supposed to load up to 80% of that, which is not this number. So yeah, let's just calculate that down. Let's just bring this down to 13 amps. Okay, so if we do 13 amps, that's 1,560 watts. Yeah, I don't buy it. I don't know how that's possible. We can check it. Fuck it, let's charge this thing while we're doing this. Let's be completely unrealistic here. Wish I had solar panels that fucking hook those up too. Okay, let's plug it in. Okay, so it's pulling 1,400 in, and it's outputting the same. What if we go to 600 watts charging? Doesn't change anything. Doesn't appear to be charging. It's losing more than it's taking, which is fine. This thing has a pass-through feature too, where if you are messing around, like you're on your laptop and stuff, and your laptop's plugged into it, and the power goes out, it's uninterrupted switch. And look, see, it's got a little shield on it. It's being charged. It's putting out. What a good unit. And then it's also doing DC. Yeah, it's actually really not bad. Heat-wise, it's getting warm here. I mean, there's a lot going on in it right now. What would have been cool is if you charged your phone up there. Kind of spoil ourselves nowadays. See what the fridge is drawing now. Still hovering around 15. I wonder if I can fast charge it. So this thing did also on, oh, there it goes. It's ripping right up now. On fast charge, this thing, okay, so if it's taken in 1175 watts, it's almost close to its maximum, which I think was 1200 watt. It sometimes will take a little while to get this number up. It was charging at like 600 for a while, even though I was on a faster charge setting. So with the fridge running right now, it's going to take 50 minutes to charge it back up from 33% and the AC inverter on. This is an impressive little Chingus. I mean, I've been sitting here fucking around with this thing for, oof, look at that babe. Over 25 minutes now. It's still at 34%. It would have gone way longer than the time frame that it wanted there. Even if I didn't plug it in, because we only gained 1%. But yeah, this thing is quite impressive. All I'm doing now is just fucking rambling. So if you guys made it through all of that, congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah, here's my new free power station. So if you guys want a free power station, you can, you know, bribe your local FedEx driver to just be a normal dickhead like he is and throw your shit all over the fucking place and whatever else they did. And then, I don't know, maybe you get a free one, maybe you just get a replacement one, but I'm sure the guy would love to take out the aggression on your packages like they do on a daily fucking basis. So, with that being said, thank you for watching Penguin's Garage. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I really hope to see you in Sand Hollow for the off-road record games.